and my walls are empty. Hello my friends, and welcome back to Cassie Paulsen Vlogs. It's me. I want to get ahead of this right now. My eyes look kind of crazy because I'm having some weird allergy reaction, seasonal allergies that are making my eyes incredibly puffy. It's been about a week of this. I think I've talked about it in a couple of videos that you've seen by now, but I cannot figure out why it's happening, and I haven't been able to remedy it. So I just had to say that so that I can stop thinking about it. Hello everyone, my name is Cassie and welcome back to Cassie Paulsen Vlogs. Today is our May reset video. May is going to be a big month in the life of Cassie. If you're new, to catch you up to speed, I'm 26. I live in New York City. I'm a barista by day and we have a lot going on. I ran a half marathon yesterday. I believe that vlog will be up on Sunday. I am moving soon, which is going to be a major content haul, which I am very excited about. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. I'm going to Charlie XCX on Thursday. My best friend's birthday is next week, so we've got all kinds of birthday stuff for her. It's just a very exciting but chaotic time. So this reset video is serving as a very important moment in my life to assess, make a plan, move forward in a way that feels the least stressful to me. If you've never seen one of my reset videos before, they're one of my favorite videos to make. I truly love them and they truly help my real actual life. I always start by getting some things done that I need to get done, and then I'm gonna go into Notion, which is like an online bullet journal sort of thing. Very customizable, but my template is very simple, you'll see. And I'm gonna set some goals and some intentions for the month ahead, as well as review April and see how we did this month. I'm very excited. I have a long to-do list today, including filming multiple videos. This is gonna be going down. I just finished up my half marathon video and I also need to start packing today. You will see the results of that, but I'm gonna do separate moving videos that will include the packing. This is my last day off before we move this weekend, so I'm gonna be working the next 5 days. I've already started my laundry. I need to make a copy of one of our keys to our new apartment. I'm gonna get myself a cheeky coffee at my favorite coffee shop here in Hell's Kitchen because I'm gonna miss it. We're moving to a new neighborhood, which I'm really excited about, but I've lived in Hell's Kitchen for 3.5 years, so I'm starting to get very sentimental about it. Gotta get myself a cheeky coffee at my favorite coffee shop. I'm not gonna tell you what it is yet because I still am gonna be living here when this goes up, but I might do like a favorite things in Hell's Kitchen video. I have a lot of ideas and some very puffy eyes, so we'll see when the filming happens. Laundry, copy key, start packing, goals and intentions. I'm gonna go up to the apartment today and bring a couple things there. I might give you a sneak peek and bring you with me, which will be like the first peek at this apartment, and the rest will follow. I'm feeling a little scattered because I'm doing many things at once right now, but I think we should hop into the outdoors. I'm gonna get my coffee. I'm gonna copy this key. I also need to get Lactate at CVS for my roomie Mel. We'll go from there. Let's hit it, you guys. May, August, and October are the best months, so I'm very excited, but I'm also a little stressed about how much needs to get done, but we can do it. Let's go get some coffee. Very successful outing. It's a beautiful sunny day too, so it felt really good to get a walk in the sunshine. It's time to fold some laundry. I feel like I fold laundry in truly 90% of my videos. Somehow there's always more to do. Okay team, laundry's put away. Eyes are still looking insane no matter what I do. And it's worse when I smile. So I'm just gonna be doing this for the rest of the day. Nope, just kidding. I'm gonna film 2 other videos. BRB. And then I'm gonna start some packing. So I think I'll update you once we made a little progress. I'm sad to take the stuff off my walls, but I'm about to film a little room tour video. This is what I did before I left my last place, kind of like a Arc Digest style, so we can walk through each little corner of my room and sentimentalize it together. Let's do it. Okay everyone, update. The sun is shining and my walls are empty. It looks so crazy in here. I also took a lot of the stuff off of this rack and either put it in the closet out there or in bins under my bed. So I'm feeling good about where I'm at with my initial packing push. Mostly now I just have like my trinkety stuff because these will just act as moving boxes themselves. I'm feeling good. I'm glad I got a little bit out of the way. I'm gonna head up to the apartment here in just a bit to bring a big IKEA bag of stuff. This is my biggest moving tip. I actually don't have a lot of them this time around, but in college, every time I moved, I used almost exclusively these IKEA bags because they have giant handles, so you can just very easily pick things up and you don't need to worry about carrying heavy boxes. You can put very heavy stuff in the IKEA bags and they are sturdy and they have handles. Highly recommend. You can carry them on your shoulders up and downstairs. It makes it easy. I should have gotten more for this time around, but it's okay. We don't have that much stuff. I think I'm gonna leave you for now because I've been filming many different videos all day and I need to do some sorting through my footage and see what's going on. I think we're gonna do some goal and intention setting a little bit later. So I'll see you soon. While my eyes are by no means back to normal, I do feel as though they look significantly more normal than they have over the last week, so I'll take it. I'm very grateful. I'm wearing my Slow Yourself Down shirt. Good reminder. Honestly, I can't remember what you've seen in this video. I got some solid stuff done yesterday, but I'm filming so many videos at once, trying to sort things into different categories, that I'm kind of losing track. So I do apologize for that. I did a mini grocery shop in the evening, which I should have filmed. I'm so sorry. Being about to move is truly such a crazy process, and having to work and like do stuff on top of it, I feel like my brain is in a million different places. I'm feeling really excited. I just feel a little scattered. So that's where I'm at right now. I made a significant dent in my packing, took all the things off my walls, sorted through these clothes. I brought some stuff up to the new place, and I'm feeling like I set myself up for success going into this crazy week. However, this is going to be a very helpful next step, goal and intention setting. This is the last reset video that I'm going to film in this room, which is kind of crazy. This has been my setup for 2 years, almost as long as I've been making these reset videos. But the June reset video will probably happen from my new desk. I'm so excited for the new place. I'm so excited for what's to come, but let's do a little reflecting first. Back in my April reset video, I talked about how March was a month where I really felt like I left myself down. I did not get the things done that I wanted to get done, and I kind of felt like I had been still in hibernation mode. April has been a jam-packed month. I've gotten a lot done. I've made a lot of progress, and I'm just feeling a lot more on top of things. Excited to do a little reflecting here and excited to set some new goals for May. If you're not familiar with Notion, you'll see it shortly. It's very customizable. My template is so simple. I'll link it down below for you, but you could really just jot these things down on a piece of paper. I think this system works really well for me because I have some goals that I'm setting, but mostly it's just taking stock of where my mental, physical health are at, other areas of my life too, like really anything. Without further ado, let's just hop right into it. It's the next day, it's the morning now, so my matcha's still kicking in. Grab a little bev and let's reflect and goal and intention set. All right, team, April 2025. April's always in a month where things start accelerating so rapidly. Spring is in full swing, the weather is starting to change, and people are just getting out more and doing more things. I did so many things with my friends this month. It honestly felt like a long ass month. Not necessarily in a negative way, honestly in a really fun way. I felt like I had time to do a lot of things and spend a lot of time with my people, and I feel really good about April, but damn, I can't believe it's still going. Here's to April. Time both sped up and slowed down at the same time. It sped up, but it expanded. So you'll see I have 4 categories over here. Things I want to keep, things I want to add, things I want to let go of, and then some goals. Themes is sort of the vibe I'm curating for the month. So to keep over here, half marathon training, yes, and I'm just gonna go ahead and check off run a half marathon because I did it. It was such a great day, you guys. Possibly the best day of my life. It was really like my perfect day. I woke up early, which I actually love to do. I started my day with physical exercise that made me feel so good. It was such a great environment. Running with all those other runners and getting to see my friends cheering me on was so special. Then we went and got drinks and food at a bar nearby. The weather was beautiful. And then I spent the afternoon resting, took a bath, I took care of my body, and then I got so much sleep. So I felt amazing, and that vlog is coming on Sunday, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out. Definitely want to run another one. Really proud of myself. I learned a lot. There are things I would do differently next time, but I think I really did set myself up for success. So yay! Mental wellness, I have been feeling better this month. March was a really chaotic month. I started Alexa Pro, and then there was a big billing issue with my therapist and my psychiatrist, which is still not sorted. Fuckhead way, dude. This company sucks. I was crashing out for a little bit because I had to suddenly stop therapy and stop Lexapro a month after I had started it. I was feeling a little distressed about that, but I have been much better during April. I think running has definitely been helping and just like having things to look forward to. So I've been feeling pretty good and taking care of my mentals pretty well in April. Meditation, I think, is something that I have been more inconsistent with in recent months. For whatever reason, as I get busy, I convince myself that that's a reason to not do it. I will say that I'm good at tuning into my breath in a meditative way when I'm on the train or at work or walking down the street. I don't always listen to music. Like, I do incorporate meditation principles into the rest of my life, but I have not been doing as many sitting meditations as I would like to. So I'm hoping that's something that I can get back into a routine with, even if it's just starting with 5 minutes a day again. I was doing 15 for a while, which felt really good. To add consistent vlogging, I was not very consistent in March, but in April I did 6 uploads. I've been vlogging a lot, only amping up more with all the moving stuff. I'm going to possibly upload like 6 or 7 times in May too, which is really cool and exciting, and I'm feeling really inspired and really excited. And obviously I love spending time with you, and getting to create and feel inspired is really a special feeling. Very happy about that. And I love documenting my life too. That half marathon vlog, I can't wait to edit, is going to be so much fun to watch for the rest of my life. I think everyone should vlog, even if they are simple home movie style videos. Having that for yourself and for your friends or your family is really special. Spring cleaning, so I've done a little bit of this. I did some decluttering, which you have seen in a recent video. I've been kind of sorting through my things. We're gonna do a big clean of this apartment once we leave it. Mel went and did a huge clean of our new apartment, which I deeply and profoundly appreciate. Spring cleaning has been occurring. Apartment search. We found an apartment. Oh my gosh, I can't believe when I made this, I didn't have an apartment yet. Yeah, we found an apartment at the beginning of April. We've had the keys for a couple weeks now, and moving is happening on Sunday. I'm so excited. I spent some time by myself at the place yesterday. It was kind of my first time like sitting there and really taking it in alone. It was so special. I felt so excited and inspired, and I think it's gonna be a really positive life upgrade for me and for my bestie Mel, and for our friend Kai, who's moving in with us too, which you will meet her plenty as time goes on. Successful apartment search. To let go of self-doubt. This is a lot centered around like career sort of stuff. I also though was not really staying as on top of my running etc as I wanted to be in March. I think entering April, I was like, Cassie, you need to believe in yourself and believe that you're doing the thing and this is possible. And in some ways I've like put a couple things on the back burner that I just can't focus on right now with all the moving stuff. In other ways, I do think I've let go of some self-doubt, and finding this apartment and like buying myself a desk has been a huge mental upgrade for me. I feel like I am recommitting to myself in a really special and exciting way. Yay for letting go of some self-doubt. Goals this month. I did speak to a career coach at the very beginning of the month. Again, that is one of those things that I cannot focus on right now. I can't get a new job while I'm moving. That's what I did when I moved into this apartment, and it was ballistic. I do hope to have a new job by the end of the year. I know I've been saying this for a long time. Obviously my health took priority, now moving's taking priority. Sometimes I get in my head and I'm like, am I just making excuses for myself? I have a good job. I'm a barista. I have health insurance. I make enough money to pay for my life. I think it's something that does not have urgency in like a basic needs sense, which is really good, because it felt like that for a little bit last year when I didn't know how my health insurance stuff was going to sort out. While I desperately and profoundly want a new job, I also don't want to just like get another random job. I want to be intentional, and I want to be smart, and I want to take my time and energy to dedicate to it. So that's just not a project that I can focus on while I'm moving all my belongings to a new location. So that's on that. Maybe I'm just making excuses for myself. We're all doing our best. And I did go through my clothes, and I got rid of a couple bags of stuff. I might go through my spring and summer clothes once we move to the new place. I just left them in the bin that they're in for now because I have to move them anyway, so there's no point in taking them out. In fact, I have nothing on my clothing rack right now, just some skirts and a bandana and my purses. I did go through my clothes. Some themes. Creating. I've been creating a ton this month, as you have seen. Also, I was just pretty crafty. I dyed Easter eggs a couple times with my friends, which was really fun. We did a lot of Easter cards crafts. Consistency, I have been staying on top of my shit, which feels amazing. Emotional resilience, I have built so much trust in myself over the last year of my life, and honestly running this half marathon was like a huge victory moment for me. It was like a day representation of all of the hard work and hours and exhaustion and tears I put into going to the doctor enough times and being persistent enough to pursue what was wrong with my body to figure out that I have Crohn's disease. It was not an easy process. It was not a straightforward process. It was not an inexpensive process. With the support of my people, I was able to do it, and I couldn't have done it without them. I think that experience built a lot of trust for me within myself. I already maybe was starting by moving to New York City, but it was kind of like blind faith, and now I have this evidence of what I'm capable of, and it feels really powerful. And I feel like I think I keep saying this, but I feel like I'm stepping into my womanhood, which is really exciting. And I know that other trials will come in life. I know life is not always this inspired magnetic time, and it hasn't started feeling that way until very recently for me, but I feel like I've built a lot of emotional resilience, and I'm really just on a day-to-day basis much more calm and just believe in myself, which is an amazing feeling. Flowers, there's so many flowers blooming, you guys. My camera roll looks crazy. I take pictures of flowers every day, everywhere I go. It's really special. This is my favorite time of the year. It is the objective best time of year. Even with the allergies, even with the puffy eyes, the flowers blooming is like a celebration of life. It's fabulous. I don't know why I put ginger. I don't feel like I've really had much ginger. I don't even think I've had that much kombucha because I've kind of been limiting my fun purchases since I'm spending so much money on moving stuff. So ginger, I don't know where that came from. And then I'm gonna go back in and write a little end of month reflection for my eyes only, just to kind of go back through. I'm a big journaler, as you all know, but this is a really cool, just like couple sentence blurb of how the month went. So that's April. I feel really lovely about April. I'm really grateful for April. I think April brought me some inspiration and excitement that I really needed, and I'm feeling really good going into May. So let's take a look. Okay, my friends, May 2025, we made it! A beautiful time of flowers to bloom, of fun to be had. I have a picture of peonies here, my favorite flower. I believe peony season is starting pretty soon. Like I just finished yapping about, I love when the flowers are blooming, and I feel so grateful when I get to walk around and see the world in blue. Peonies here, little blue flower, and we got the color blue. May is one of my favorite months of the year. Though my birth month is August, and August is just like a month I will always hold in reverence because it's very special to me, May and October are actually like the best vibe months of the year. May has such an exciting, inspiring, energetic lightness to it. The sun starts shining. It just feels so peaceful and grounded. Taurus season is upon us, which is one of the best seasons. My bestie Mal is a Taurus, and I can't wait to celebrate her birthday. Many of my favorite women on earth are Tauruses, and I can't wait to celebrate them. Let's hop right in. To keep breathing through my day, I'm putting this in lieu of meditation because I think this feels more accessible to me. I definitely can find check-in points throughout my day where I can focus on my breathing. Running, even though I ran my half marathon, I want to keep running. It feels so good on my body. I want to run more runs, and it's just a type of exercise that I found really works for me and feels great, and I feel strong and healthy and really proud of what my body's capable of. It feels really good to be an athlete. Stretching, again, I'm putting this in lieu of yoga because I think I need to just be like, you know what, Cassie, if I get a 10-minute stretch in before bed where I just listen to my body, sometimes when I start doing that, it turns into a 20-30 minute stretch session, yoga session, where I feel really in tune with my body. But even 10 minutes a day helps me check in and tune in and keeps my body feeling good. Stretching is definitely something I want to keep doing. And then consistent uploads. I've been pretty consistent with my uploads, and I think this month is just gonna be even better. Feeling really proud of myself. Things I want to add. Moving! I'm so excited for the new place. You guys are going to freak when you see it. I think my empty apartment tour will probably go up next week, so make sure you subscribe. Lots of fun coming. A desk. I don't know how much I've talked about this in the videos that you've seen so far, but I bought myself a really nice West Elm desk. It was expensive, but it is something that I decided I need and I want, and I've wanted a desk since I moved to New York 3.5 years ago, and I've never had a space conducive to having one. But having a workstation person that I can make my own is such a mental commitment to myself that I'm really excited about. It's getting delivered on Friday. It's beautiful. I can't wait to show it to you. This desk is everything to me. It is representing in a very physical way a new manifestation of Cassie. Everyone get hyped for my desk. New routines. Gonna be living in a new space, gonna be living with another person now too, in a different location, so my commute's gonna be a little different, and I'm really excited to restructure my life in a really intentional way, set my life up for this Cassie that I am now, because she's a lot different than the Cassie that I was when I moved in here. I'm excited to set up life for her in a way that feels really powerful and lovely. To let go of Hell's Kitchen. I've lived in, wow, I can't spell it, but I've lived in Hell's Kitchen all 3.5 years that I've lived in New York City, and it feels kind of crazy to be leaving my neighborhood. I want to do a little video that's like my favorite things in Hell's Kitchen. That might come a little later. My boyfriend still lives down here, so I will be down here. However, I won't be living here anymore, and I won't be running to my favorite coffee shop or getting ramen at my favorite ramen place when I'm sad, and this really does feel like my home neighborhood in New York City. I'm really excited for my new neighborhood uptown. I have become very sentimental about Hell's Kitchen in this last week or so as I'm about to move out of it. I'm gonna say goodbye. Mel and I are gonna go out to dinner together the night before we move at one of our favorite restaurants here. Give Hell's Kitchen its goodbye. It's been my home for 3.5 years, a little over 3.5 years, which is crazy. Almost as long as I was in college. And during college, I was not at school for a while because it was COVID. So this has been a really long-term home for me. Goals this month: move into the new place. I'm very, very fortunate that I have many friends who have volunteered to help this weekend. So we've got a good moving crew. We're gonna, I think, have a really fun day, honestly. It is a big project and we're gonna do it. Celebrate Mel. My bestie Mel's birthday is on May 8th, next week. So we are going to move and then immediately celebrate her birthday. Her birthday is Thursday. We're gonna go out for dinner or something on her birthday, and then that's Saturday. I'm gonna bake her a cake and get some snacks, and we're doing a park picnic with her friends. That is just like another logistical thing factored into all of this. Getting her presents, getting the ingredients for the cake. It's all stuff I'm very excited and happy to do. I love birthdays. I love celebrating my friends, but it is another thing on the list. That is another goal that I have. Lots of time outside. I have a fire escape in my room at my new apartment, and I'm very excited to get lots of time outside. I love being outside. The weather's been amazing. It's gonna be epic. And then finally, 6. I can never spell while I'm doing this. 6 uploads again, maybe even 7. See what happens. Just want to be really consistent with my creating, especially now that I have a desk. And then my themes for the month: creating a space, sunshine, iced drinks, inspired, action, and celebration. The vibe is high, the inspiration is flowing, and I'm feeling so grateful for life right now. It's really cool. It's a really cool feeling. Not something I felt a great deal over the last year. This is May, everyone. I'm so excited. Okay, my friends, we're reset. I'm feeling really grateful and lucky, and can't wait to expand into this new Cassie and this new space and this new month, and I feel really at peace, which, even though there's a lot of crazy madness that is going to go down over this next month, like these are not easy projects. They're projects I'm really excited about, and I think that makes all the difference. I hope the springtime has been treating you well. I hope you've got an exciting and celebratory May coming up too. Regardless of whether you are celebrating someone's birthday, there is always something to celebrate, you guys. So thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope you're feeling good. Sending you lots of love and flowers as always. I can't wait to spend these next few videos with you. We're gonna have so much fun this month. I'm really happy to bring you along for the ride. You mean a lot to me. Please go do something that makes you happy today. You deserve it. Go say hey to a furry friend, light a candle, drink something delicious, and I can't wait to see you again soon. Okay, bye.